As real as it may look, this is not a real person. These are the most advanced and human-like robots in the world. These robots are called humanoid bionic robots. They are so advanced that they can exhibit human-like expressions with ease, depending on the situation. These robots are manufactured by Yex Robots, a robotic technology-based firm based in China. These robots have exactly the same face as a real person. Their faces have delicate skin, good elasticity, and true touch. They are a masterpiece of silicone art, which is a combination of aesthetics and technology. Not just that, there are dozens of micromotors installed inside, which allow the robot to make complex expressions, showing motions and speech movement. So, is this the future of robotics?
All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakahakodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. All right, first off, I want to say Shalom to the ones that push this word out in truth and sincerity, which are the apostles and elders on down to the brothers. All right, and Shalom to the ones that endure this faith until the very end, until the time of Jacob's troubles, which are again the apostles and elders on down to the brothers and a few sisters. All right, so Shalom. I want to do this video, a quick video based on those two shorts that I just played, right? How ironic that those two pop up right next to each other. And I was like, okay, well, that's an idea. So before I did this video, man, I started researching into this stuff, right? Back then, they started making these type of robots, man. They started making these AI program stuff. They've been making that centuries, right? Years from now, at least. Now, before, right, this all started back in the 50s. In fact, no, it started in the 20s, right? But we'll get into that, right? 1954, you had somebody, George Dovel, if I remember his name, right? He made, this AI program robot, right? This was back in the 50s. Now, for them to start doing this back in the 50s, man, that was around the time where they started, planning on making the atomic bombs, right? The Manhattan Project, the still in the Industrial Revolution, which we are still till this day. That's when this place has been building up on their technology. Why? Why so fast? Right? So in 1954, man, they made a robot. It was called Unimate. Right? Now, for them to do this all the way back in 1954, that should say something. But then, right, then you had something else. This is why I said back in the 1920s, because they had a program that was made in 1921. Well, actually, it was made in 1920, but it became known in 1921. The RUR, pretty much, the Rosum's Universal Robots. Now, that was when they first made the word robot, right? That's when they first came out with the word robot, which was by Carol Capek. But they also said that it was actually his brother that came out with that. But for them to even have these type of thoughts and mindset, that means they had some planning to do, right? Some plotting. And for them to plot to make a word robot, and then it goes not even 20 years later, right? Or 30 years later, they come out with these AIs, right? All the way back in the 50s. So why is that? And then back then, that's when they started making the supercomputers. That's when they started enrolling the televisions. That was in 1955. They started enrolling televisions in people's houses. Right? That's a year after the first AI was created. So again, that should tell something. That's when the FCC, right, the Federal Communications, right? That's when they started putting up programs, about like 200 programs That's when you had LBJ, Lyndon Baines Johnson. You know, that's when he started bringing in these programs. So you can see, man, they was rolling in. That's like Agenda 21, right? That's what it is. They was rolling in, right? They're bringing in that technology back then, and they was doing it fast. But nobody, that's the thing, they won't put it out there because nobody would know that. You know, people think that the AIs and the robots, you know, are just created now. You know, no, that was back then. Shit, you had somebody that made a rope. I did a video on that, right? The Elder did a video on that. You know, a car that was powered by water, a hydro-powered car, and he was assassinated. Right? And the car is nowhere to be found now. So, it's the 2 Thessalonians 2:3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Right? So let no man deceive you by any means. This man would do anything in his power to deceive you. You know, the robots now, you know, soon you're not even going to tell who's human and what's not. Right? And then they're going to come out with the robots. Oh, it's convenience. You know, you're being deceived. It's convenience. You know, they're good. Right? That's what they want you to think. You know, but again, technology breeds what? Slavery. It says, "For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Right? So this man, the rulers of darkness, man, they're the son of perdition. Perdition goes into destruction. He is the son of destruction. You know, why do you think when you watch these movies, they always have the you know, they make robots that are helping people. You know, they do all the good deeds that you can think of. And then around the middle or end of the movie, they all turn against humanity. Why do you think they put them in the movies? And that's a common genre. That's like one of the main known genres out there for movies. You know, a robotic apocalypse. They take over. Why? You know, because they're showing you and they're telling you what they're going to use, right? In fact, these military robots, you know, these AI robots, I just said it, they were meant for military. They were meant for war purposes. But now they use them for, you know, convenience. But they're still meant for military. They're still going to be used for them. And if not, they already got a whole battalion of them that can fight, that can shoot. So it says, "Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, shewing himself that he is Yahweh." Right? So he's trying to play God. That's why he makes these armies. That's why he makes the crazy ass military equipment that he got. But that's nothing compared to what Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has. Right? That's nothing compared to us. Right? You know, all the nations feared Israel. Why? Because we had Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah on our side. Right? We worshipped the Heavenly Father. But when we started worshiping other gods, man, that's what this is also going into. You know, Jake start worshiping the technology, right? You know, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, his designs. You know, we got to have the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah on us. Right? Because this man is playing God. That's why our people, other nations, that's why everybody on this planet runs to this man. Right? For help. They go down to Egypt for help. So, this is Daniel 8:25. It says, "And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand." Right? So through his policies, right, his laws, you know, he even makes unjust laws, but through his laws and policies, you know, it's all craft. right? That's Nahum 3:1. Right? Woe to the bloody city because it's all full of lies and robbery. It's all craft. Everything that this man does is craft. Your voting is craft. Shit, your spending is craft. So it says, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. Right? So through peace, that's the main point. Through peace, he destroys many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. Right? So you're going to stand up. That's why you're making your military. That's why, Revelation 12:12. Y'all know that y'all time is short. That's why y'all make the movies. Y'all win at the end, like Independence Day or War of the Worlds. They make it where they win. What the hell are fighter jets going to do? Your fighter jets ain't blowing up no chariots. Y'all know that y'all time is coming. But that's why y'all got Satan in y'all ear playing y'all. Telling you that, oh yeah, y'all gonna win. Y'all got it. This world is yours. So, by the Lord's will, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.